boats are ready to go for the next heat, but before we go to the course, look at this beautiful trophy that Fred Alder, our commissioner, is holding. Fred, why the weird design? Let the people know.
Of course, NASA, the Lyndon P. Johnson Space Center, is based in Clear Lake, Texas, and this is the first race in Clear Lake. So it's the symbolic thing that the space shuttle flight and everything, and these trophies are certainly something that every owner is looking forward to taking home.
Okay, Sam, now let's run down the starting field, if you will.
Right you are, Jim Hendrick. We're 30 seconds away from the start of this heat, and in it is the inside. It's the Atlas Van Lines, and Chip Hanauer coming up by him, Jim Kropfeld, the Miss Budweiser, Ron Armstrong in the Bob Patterson Special, Scott Pearson, the Budweiser Light. Way late will be the Ridgeplan Food Service, and not making the start with his gearbox broken is Tom Dees and the Squire Shop.
As they come down now, leading on the inside, it's going to be there's Budweiser with Jim Kropfeld on the inside. Now diving underneath his tail and coming on the inside to snake him on the left is the Atlas Van Lines with Chip Hanauer, and they're off to the races. At the last minute, Chip Hanauer dove under the rooster tail of Jim Kropfeld, and now on the inside is the Atlas Van Lines, the Blue Blasters. They come down toward corner number 1. In lane 1, it is the Atlas Van Lines. Lane 2, Miss Budweiser. The Budweiser late in lane 3, and the Bob Patterson Special on the far outside in lane number 4, as they're now at the apex of leaders. Miss Budweiser with Jim Kropfeld takes over the lead as they come off of corner number 2 in lane number 2. Kropfeld gets a good start, and Bernie Little's Miss Budweiser. He, of course, is the defending world champion, is the Budweiser. Now it's a drag race down that back chute. As on the inside comes Chip Hanauer in the rooster tail of Miss Budweiser. There are both your votes. That is only about 1 second difference as they come down the corner number 3. Kropfeld will take it on the outside and take it hot. Diving in underneath him is Chip Hanauer, the Blue Blaster. Almost side by side. We ride down a shot, we'll see that. Look at that shot. They're almost side by side. Coming off of corner number 4 to complete lap number 1 is Budweiser by about a half a boat length. Budweiser is still a drag chute as they come down toward the pit area. Down into corner number 1, almost side by side. In lane number 1, on the right side is the Blue Blaster. And now he seems to take the lead over Kropfeld with this Budweiser as they come almost side by side and Jim through that turn. Third place is the Budweiser Light. Fourth place is the Bob Patterson Special U80. And here they come, the leaders. Look at that shot. Sam Cole, that is racing. Give us a speed.
Yeah, 127.119 miles an hour for rookie Jim Kropfeld. Chip Hanauer barely spun the Atlas Van Lines there, hooked the boat a little bit and got off of it, but he's right back in it as he chases our leader, Jim Kropfeld, up the backstretch.
And I'll tell you one thing, Sam, as you look at it now, you can see the Atlas Van Lines as he almost spun it out. He's going to have to catch up on some ground. He has lost about 4 boat lengths in that little mishap, but he's recovered, and now they come around the complete lap number 2 with 3 more laps to go. Hanging it on the hook is our leader right there, the Miss Budweiser. Looks like he's bubbly. No, it's going to be the Ridgeplan Madison is bubbly now and starting up, and now the boats will have to lap him, and it'll be Kropfeld, and now going down in the water, going down as number 2 boat. The Atlas Van Lines is slowing way down when our leader, the Miss Budweiser, goes up towards corner number 1 for the 3rd time here on lap number 3, and as we look back to our corner number 4, our 2nd place boat is having a problem. There it is, the Atlas Van Lines, and he is blowing something. Sam, what do you think?
There could be a blower the way he's running there. He's running very slowly as he goes down here. Chip Hanauer, all he had to do was finish this heat to lock up the national championship. And you know, we talked to him about these gremlins and everything that can go wrong when victory is so near. Hanauer's lost something. He's running very slowly. Jim, it could be a front end the way the boat is running right now.
Our Budweiser is the leader right now, coming off of corner number 4 at the South Shore Harbor. Earlier today, I believe, Sam, you had a chance to talk to the rookie, the driver, Bernie Little's Miss Budweiser, Jim Kropfeld.
25.174. What about Jim Kropfeld? You've come in with just 2 races to go in the season. San Diego had to be a learning experience. I know there's going to be learning here. Is that going to affect you once you get into the race?
It will a little bit. I don't know how the other drivers drive and how they like to start, mainly because I didn't get to do very much running at San Diego at all. So I got the boat pretty well felt out. I pretty well got the course felt out, but now I have to kind of see what the other drivers are going to do and learn what they like to do and then try to counteract their moves.
You mentioned that word start. In hydroplane racing, more than any other sport, it's a very individualistic thing. This is a very different type of race course, Jim. What's your strategy going to be to get to that line when the clock strikes 0?
Well, we decided after talking it over in this first heat that with the problems, we're down to 2 engines, so we're going to kind of play it by ear after I get out there. If the other guys want to really fight for the inside and want to go up there early, I'm going to lay back and come around the outside and try to get a little flying start. But if everybody goes up in the hole early, I'll lay back and try to grab the inside.
Jim Kropfeld, a rookie at the age 42, but he's an experienced driver, but not in the Unlimiteds. In this class, he's a rookie and doing very well here now in his second baptismal fire in the Budweiser World Cup as he comes down the back chute now, and the checker flag is waiting. Budweiser Light, his sister ship with Scott Pierce, is currently second, while the Patterson Special UAE, I believe, is third place, and no, Atlas Van Lines moved up to third place now, and as he's restarted since his last troubles in his running, the U80 is now fourth, and the Rich Plant Food Service is fifth. And here comes our winner, in close, Jim Kropfeld, Bernie Littles, Miss Budweiser, the winner of the first heat today. Miss Budweiser with Jim Kropfeld from Cincinnati, Ohio. As our second place boat is coming around now, that'll be the Budweiser Light with Scott Pierce. You'll get 300 points. Why don't you run down the points as they will finish this way, Sam?
Okay, Jim, our winner is going to be the Miss Budweiser, driven by Jim Kropfeld. He'll receive 400 points. Will be the Budweiser Light, driven by Scott Pierce with 300 points. In third place, it'll be the Atlas Van Lines and Chip Hanauer with 225. Fourth will go to the U80. That's the Bob Patterson Special, driven by Ron Armstrong. They'll get 169 points. And our fifth place finisher will be the Rich Plant Food Service, driven by Ron Snyder.
And by virtue of a third place finish, he clinches the National High Point Championship for the boat Atlas Van Lines and the driver Chip Hanauer. And so they will not be confused. The World Championship will be decided on this one race today. We'll have more from Clear Lake, Texas on Budweiser World Cup 1982 after this time.